Hey, it's Sharice and welcome back to my channel. So, I just tried something. I don't know if you've tried it yet. I'm excited about it. And when I find a good deal or when I try something that works or that I like, I'm that friend that's like, you need to get over to this store because they are having everything 60% off. Or better yet, I will take pictures and video calls so you can pick something out and you can hit me back. Because I don't know. I just like sharing good deals. I like sharing things that I find that I enjoy that I think other people are going to enjoy. So this is similar to that. It's a review. I'm going to show some clips of a lot of the things that we got in this box. I'm a foodie, so I was all about this. It is a subscription box, and this is not sponsored or anything like that, but it's a subscription box to basically keep food out of the landfills, which I'm all about. And I think that it's a brilliant idea. They're selling produce, fruit, and vegetables that would have gone into the trash essentially, which throwing away food always makes me like want to scratch my head because I'm one of 7 kids. There were days we didn't even have leftovers. So to hear that we live in a country where we're so rich that we throw away food. Anyways, so this company, in order for them to not throw away perfectly good food, they sell it at a discount. So you can get it by way of having this subscription box. And there's a small box and then there's a larger box. I am a huge fan of eating healthy. I feel like I've been on a health journey as soon as I went on like my first diet when I was 13. I just started looking at ingredients. I started reading things and trying to educate myself as much as possible due to just some of the things that run in my family health-wise that I want to avoid if I possibly can. And eating more fruit and vegetables, I don't care who you are, you know that that's good for you. Like you just know. You don't feel the same way when you eat an apple and when you eat a cheeseburger. You just don't. I mean, if you do, holler at me, let me know how I can make that happen for myself. Anyways, moving along. So this was such a cool idea. It was a cool concept, and it kept popping up in my feed, and I was like, let me see what this is all about. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little hesitant because when it comes to subscription services, there are a lot of them that make you pay like annual fees to join and to become a member, but this actually didn't. And you know, when I was looking through it, I was like, oh, you can skip a week if you want to, and you can have it delivered or paused without any fees or cancellation or money that you're not going to get back because you didn't use the whole service. I'm not about that life. Costco and Amazon Prime get my subscription money, and everything else I pretty much try to buy on my own because I just don't want an additional fee to something that I don't use on a regular basis. So we ended up getting our first box last week, and I used almost everything in it, and I just thought it was so good. Everything was organic, which I try to do. I know it's a luxury to even be able to pick and choose if you want conventional or if you want to eat organic. It's a beautiful thing, and it is an amazing blessing to be able to do so. So in order to get organic food, which we've been trying to eat mostly organic for a few years now, it's really important for me and for my family. But not just that, the idea that we're going to get it a lot cheaper as opposed to having to drive 45 minutes to Whole Foods to get some organic produce. I was really excited to try this service. So if you are interested in seeing what we got in our box, just stick around for this video. that was everything that was in my box. We ate everything so far. We'll have our next box actually delivered today. We have ours coming every week, and we got the Madness box because we eat a lot of fruit and a lot of vegetables in this house. So we didn't get around to eating the rutabaga, which I'm gonna have to look up a recipe for that. But one of the things that I would say to you, if you're not someone who eats vegetables, or these types of vegetables on a regular basis, the easiest way to eat any vegetable, in my opinion, is to peel it if it needs to be peeled and pop some salt, pepper, and some olive oil and roast it in the oven on a sheet pan. I think that it is like a no-brainer as far as cooking it. And I would actually suggest doing that so you don't waste anything. The beauty of the fact that they sent a bunch of like squash and summer squash and like the gourds is they keep for a longer period of time. But not only that, these weren't things that are local to my particular area. You may have that in your area, but we didn't really have it in ours. We typically have to go about 45 to 50 minutes away to get a lot of the things that were in this box. Unless it's like your average conventional grocery store where you're gonna get apples and oranges and bananas and strawberries and blueberries. Those things aren't hard to come by, but I'd never seen in my local store a Jerusalem artichoke, which is also known as a sunchoke is what they call it. I'd never had one before, so that was pretty exciting. I thought it was really, really good. I couldn't think of anything that it really reminded me of. Anyways, but after you get your subscription box, they'll send you an email. They sent one to me, and it looks like my upcoming box, 4 days before it ships out, I can actually choose to omit certain things that we didn't utilize. And I can say we used, like I said, we used everything but the 2 rutabaga, which I'm probably going to find a recipe to do something with that. And I think we have like 2 oranges left, but we ate everything else. We ate the peppers, and then I chopped some and put it away in the freezer. That's another tip. Either way, no matter how you do this, I think that it is an excellent deal. You could get one of these boxes and go half on it with one of your friends or another family member. That would be another way to save money. Either way, if I would have gone to the store and paid for what came in this box, I believe I got like 22 or 23 pounds of produce. This would have cost me a fortune at Whole Foods, and even at Trader Joe's this would have cost drive time, gasoline, and honestly, I don't always want to drag my son all the way out there because sometimes he just does the most. I'm just gonna say it. Sometimes my toddler just does the most, and he doesn't want to sit for over an hour round trip in a car. Just saying. Some of your kids probably love it. Mine doesn't really care for it. So that's a side note. But I really enjoyed it. I think you will too. If you're interested in trying it, again, this is not sponsored. And if you order, they'll give you a coupon code. I'm just gonna link mine below. If you use that code, it'll give you 25% off of your first order, and then I'll get 25% off of my next. But as I said, my second box is coming today. So if you use it, great. If not, this is still a company that I'm going to continue to utilize. So I hope this was helpful to some of you, and I'll see you in the next video.